We're living in unprecedented times, but while your plans may have changed, you can still take back control of your life and your career. Rowan College of South Jersey is here for you. Although we're not together physically, we are together in spirit and working towards a singular goal: student success. During this uncertain time, RCSJ is helping to meet the needs of our students. One thing is certain, we're still here for you. Visit rcsj.edu to register for summer and fall classes.
Good evening and welcome, Phi Theta Kappa Spring 2020 Induction Ceremony. My name is Anthony Hairston and I am your 2020 Vice President of Scholarships of Phi Theta Kappa's Alpha Psi Pi chapter. I would like to take this moment to recognize our honored guest this evening, Ms. Ruby Love, Vice Chairperson, Board of Trustees. Mr. Benjamin Griffith, Member, Board of Trustees. Ms. Yolanda Garcia Balecki, Member, Board of Trustees. Dr. Brendan Rickards, Provost and Vice President of Academic Services. Dr. James Pacone, Vice President and Chair Advisor Officer. Dr. Danielle Zemecki Fenimore, Dean of Academic Compliance. Dr. Patricia Claghorn, Dean of Business Studies. Bridget Satchel, Special Assistant to the President, Workforce Development. Sandra Hoffman, Executive Director of Enrollment Services. Mr. Dave Comfort, Executive Director of Programming and Project Management. Dr. Kelly Slade, Executive Director of Student Services and Student Life. Mr. Sean Rudder, Chapter Co-Advisor and Director of Advisement. Ms. Jackie Thomason, Chapter Co-Advisor and Academic Advisor. Mr. Michael Goonan, Chapter Advisor and Director of Workforce Education. I would also like to recognize our college president, Dr. Frederick Keating. Although he may be unable to attend this evening, his support for both Phi Theta Kappa chapters this past year has been monumental toward our success, and we greatly appreciate his continued commitment for Phi Theta Kappa. We would also like to recognize additional faculty and staff in attendance. So before we continue, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce you to the 2019 and 2020 Alpha Psi Pi Chapter Officer Team. Candace Junsa, former Chapter President, 2019-2020, and current New Jersey State President of Phi Theta Kappa. Paige Starr, Interim Chapter President. Nina Barone, Vice President of Fellowship. Mackenzie Vukisevich, Vice President of Membership. Tara Torres, Vice President of Finance. Lauren Malamut, Vice President of Communications. Tori Thompson, Vice President of Service. Gino Barone, Vice President of Leadership. Ella Odor, Recording Secretary. Carla Reyes Miller, Corresponding Secretary. I would also like this opportunity to introduce you to our 2019-2020 Rho Gamma Chapter Officer Team. Tatasha Kirkland, Chapter President. Diana Pascucci, Vice President of Social Media. Heather Reese, Vice President of Chapter History. Our premier partner, Rowan University, is also proud to recognize inductees for both campuses and would like to commend each of you on your academic accomplishments. At this time, I would like to invite Chapter Advisor Jackie Thomason to lead us in the invocation.
Good evening. Let's take a moment to thank God for all we have been given. We thank you for bringing such a fine group of dedicated students together on this special occasion. Each semester, a new group of hardworking, diligent students is accepted to the prestigious Phi Theta Kappa Academic Honor Society. We ask that you would help this new group of students to give of themselves in ways that make a difference to their families, to their school, and to their communities. We ask that they are each blessed in a special way, and please open wide the doors of opportunity for them to succeed in their future endeavors. For all of this and for all of your grace, we give thanks. Amen.
Now, I would like to introduce the Vice President of Student Services at Rowan College of South Jersey, Ms. Judith Atkinson.
Thank you, Anthony. Good evening. On behalf of our president, Dr. Frederick Keating, the Board of Trustees, the administration, faculty, and staff, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the first Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society induction ceremony at Rowan College of South Jersey. Last July, Rowan College of Gloucester County and Cumberland County College merged to form the new Rowan College of South Jersey, and we're very proud to say that we have been ranked the #1 community college in New Jersey by schools.com. While the two colleges merged, we recognized the importance of maintaining the two PTK chapters, Rho Gamma on the Cumberland campus and Alpha Psi Pi on the Gloucester campus. They both have a long history of membership in the international organization, and we're very proud of the current leadership of both chapters, whom you will hear more from later tonight, as well as the outstanding advisors on both campuses to provide their guidance and support to the officers and chapter membership. This spring has been unprecedented in light of a pandemic that swept across the world. It changed the dynamic and delivery of this past semester with many challenges for all our students. But you have managed to persevere through this very difficult time, and we are here tonight to celebrate your perseverance and outstanding academic accomplishments that have qualified you for membership in PTK. So congratulations, best wishes, and I'm looking forward to enjoying this evening's festivities. So I now turn it back over to you, Anthony.
Thank you, Vice President Atkinson. I would now like to introduce the interim chapter president for Alpha Psi Pi, Paige Starr, who will present her reflections of a graduating officer.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations, inductees. This is a special moment, and I hope that you all take this very seriously because it's a beautiful journey that you're about to go on. A year ago in April, I embarked on a journey that changed my life, Phi Theta Kappa's annual catalyst. I was invited on this trip just 1 month after becoming a member and 2 weeks after becoming an officer. When I got the call from my advisor, Sean, I was filled with various emotions and questions. Would the other officers like me? I hadn't known them very well. Is it beneficial for the recording secretary to attend such an anticipated event? What will my role be? But the question that caused me the most worry had yet to be answered. Would my parents even let me go? To say I was shocked at their answer is an understatement. It had been a joke in my household that if you wanted permission to do anything, Mom and Dad needed 2 to 5 business weeks to decide, and also the other parent's phone number. I knew that if my parents were letting me fly down the coast for an event with strangers, then I needed to make the most of it. I owed them that much. Once we arrived, I was overwhelmed. There were so many people from so many places who had so many things to offer. The Alpha Psi Pi chapter president at the time gave me advice that I clung throughout the entirety of the event: network. I wasn't sure what a professor from Mississippi had to offer me, but I knew I needed to introduce myself to her. That had seemed to be a pattern during our trip. However, my mindset for the convention shifted after one particular keynote speaker made an address. Dr. Lynn Titchener-Ladner, president and CEO of PTK, took the stage. Dr. Lynn Titchener-Ladner's words are some that I wish I could have trapped in a bottle to share with everyone. He spoke of the stigma that shadows community colleges, and I'd be lying if I didn't admit to buying into a few of those. Prior to starting college, I was bitter about attending Rowan College of South Jersey, then Rowan College of Gloucester County. I felt like I wasn't challenging myself. I worried that I was taking the easy way out. The president made me feel like a fool in a surprisingly refreshing way. Dr. Titchener-Ladner showed graphs and statistics proving that community college students were just as smart as those who chose to attend universities after high school. And in some cases, we, community college students, were even more advanced after 2 years. I didn't care about the numbers, and I certainly didn't care about how smart I was. All I could hear was, "You can do this, you're just as good." I boarded my 4 a.m. flight back to Philadelphia International Airport feeling like a new person. I tried to explain all of my emotions and newfound confidence to my parents, but every time I tried, I got choked up. I knew that I had to share this warmth with everyone because everyone deserves a chance to believe in themselves. After this reflection, you may be wondering why I've chosen to turn my past year into an exhaustively long story. I believe that in every journey in life, there's a greater meaning. My grandmother always told me to look at the world for what it could be rather than for what it is. That idea means something so different to me now than it ever has before. You can't be the change you hope to see in the world without taking risks. Did I know that flying to Florida with a group of strangers was going to change my life? Absolutely not. But I'm so grateful that it did. For now, I am more certain than ever I am capable of change worth fighting for. What does change look like? Change is smiling at someone who is clearly having a rough time. Change is sharing ideas. Change is becoming an officer for PTK. Change is taking a big step for the greater good. Change is setting goals that the younger you were too afraid to imagine. Creating change is not difficult, you just have to be brave enough to take the first step. I challenge everyone watching the Zoom, PTK member or not, to create change. 6 feet apart, of course. It doesn't have to be tomorrow or even this year, but there will always be something worth fighting for. Thank you to my parents for pushing me to chase my dreams, even when I hadn't realized they were my dreams yet. Thank you to my aunt for forcing me to go to RCSJ. You're right, it's been the best decision. Thank you to all the teachers who have given me such an exemplary education. I cannot wait to become a part of you. Thank you to RCSJ for giving me our opportunities that have put me on this path of motivation and ambition. And thank you to Alpha Psi Pi for the past year. You will always be one of my fondest memories.
Thank you, Paige. Our next speaker is an inspiring young lady who began her engagement with the Alpha Psi Pi chapter as a corresponding secretary in 2018. In 2019, she aspired to enhance her role and become the chapter president. She assisted in raising awareness of Phi Theta Kappa on and off campus and was instrumental in leading the chapter to regain their 5-star chapter status. In November, she embarked on a life-changing event when she decided to enter her name as an officer candidate for the Middle States region of Phi Theta Kappa. After a successful campaign, I am proud to recognize one of our Alpha Psi Pi chapter members and your New Jersey State President of Phi Theta Kappa, Candace Junta.
Hello, everyone. My name is Candace Junta, and I am the New Jersey State President for Phi Theta Kappa. I am also from the Alpha Psi Pi chapter at Rowan College of South Jersey's Gloucester campus. First, congratulations on all of your academic success and gaining a place in an International Honor Society. I want to take a moment to reflect on a word we have all heard many times, but defined differently: leadership. What does leadership mean to you? To me, success is defined by your level of accomplishment, not only in your academic success, but also in real-life problems as well. I also believe success to be viewed by the way you impact others. To be a leader, you must be able to use these successes for a greater good and guide your team to achieve the goals you set out to accomplish. Through my journey in Phi Theta Kappa, I have learned that a leader is only as good as their team. If a member of a team is failing, then you as a leader, as well as the rest of the team, are failing as well. You must always look out for your group. Phi Theta Kappa has become my team. I have gained friends and knowledge, and never once did my advisors or fellow officers allow me to fall behind, and I also did my best to do the same in return. Because of this, I have become a leader, and I now have the role of New Jersey State President to help lead you to success. Your advisors are there to help you grow and flourish in your college journey. Now that you have joined PTK, you have a new set of dedicated advisors and team members that will have your back and make sure you do not fail in college as well as in life. I, as well as the Middle States region of all of Phi Theta Kappa, believe that you could do anything you set your mind to accomplish. In fact, we also take pride in watching you become leaders throughout your college experience and seeing your growth over the next several years. The most important lesson of leadership that I have learned along this journey is that a true leader does not follow in anyone else's footsteps. Instead, a true leader creates their own footprints and makes their mark on the world in their own way. Douglas MacArthur, an American general who commanded the Southwest Pacific in World War II, once said, "A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, and the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the equality of his actions and the integrity of his intent." I want to ask every single one of you to be confident, set your goals high, and reach your full potential, and be the leaders and the scholars that Phi Theta Kappa has given you the platform to be. You are all incredible, and I can't wait to see you flourish in your careers and in the world as you make your footprints on the world. Congratulations and good luck. I would now like to introduce to you Heather Reese, the Vice President of Chapter History for the Rho Gamma chapter.
Good evening, everybody. Phi Theta Kappa is the International Honor Society for two-year colleges that dedicates itself to promoting the value of scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship. Founded by a group of students and college presidents from 8 Missouri junior colleges for women, Phi Theta Kappa was established in 1918. As it grew in prominence, it welcomed chapters from all across the country. And by 1988, Phi Theta Kappa had a chapter in all 50 states. Today, over 3.5 million people are members of PTK, and this year marks the 102nd anniversary of this amazing organization. By becoming a member of Phi Theta Kappa, students are able to develop their leadership skills, serve their community, and connect with peers, while simultaneously gaining invaluable knowledge and skills that will aid them in their future career paths. This academic year has marked an incredible period of growth and accomplishment for both our Rho Gamma and Alpha Psi Pi chapters of Phi Theta Kappa. Both of our chapters received a PTK Reach Award for the number of people we had registered and become members of Phi Theta Kappa. Gloucester's Alpha Psi Pi was additionally honored with the MSR Gold chapter status and continued to uphold its incredible 5-star chapter rating, the highest rating that a chapter can achieve. Cumberland's Rho Gamma has made tremendous strides towards attaining the same 5-star distinction, as it has achieved 2 stars this year, and it set a goal to achieve full 5-star status in the next academic year. As we honor PTK's past and present, we look forward to its bright future as we celebrate 277 new members joining Alpha Psi Pi and 145 members joining Rho Gamma. With the induction of a combined 422 new members tonight, I know that with all of their hard work and dedication, both of our chapters will continue to grow and achieve many more accomplishments in the future. The cooperation and commitment of its members has always been the backbone of Phi Theta Kappa. The officers and advisors from years past have led and shaped Rho Gamma and Alpha Psi Pi into what they are today. And with the continued support from all of the members, advisors, college administration, and community, both of our chapters will continue to leave behind a legacy of academic excellence and success. I am thrilled to welcome all of the new members to the Phi Theta Kappa family tonight, and look forward to seeing how each one of you will leave your mark on our chapter's legacies.
Thank you, Heather. I would now like to introduce Natasha Kirkland, the Rho Gamma chapter president, who will share her reflections as a graduating officer.
Hello and welcome. Welcome family and friends. Welcome faculty and alumni. Welcome inductors and inductees. Welcome Phi Theta Kappa, Alpha Psi Pi, and Rho Gamma chapter. Today we recognize each and every one of you for your outstanding academic achievement. Welcome to the beginning of a new chapter in your lives. And more than anything, welcome to the family. My name is Natasha Kirkland, and I'm the president of PTK Rho Gamma chapter. My journey at RCSJ started from a conversation with my oldest son. He had come to me with a flyer from his school for Career Day, in which he wanted me to participate. At the time, I was working as an aide in a nursing home, and I assumed his classmates wouldn't want to hear about that sort of job. So you can imagine the disappointment on his face when I told him I wouldn't be able to make it. I promised him that the next time the school asked, I'd be able to participate. I was quickly learning the difference between a job, which I had, and a career, which I needed and wanted. The very next day, I enrolled at RCSJ. Knowing that it had been over 15 years since I'd been in school, I needed to have realistic expectations for my grades. So you can imagine my excitement when I received the email from Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society inviting me to join. And like many others, I was interested. I Googled PTK, watched videos, and read testimonials before I signed up, paid my membership fee, and prayed that it was worth it. After accepting the invitation, I attended my first meeting, and soon after became hooked. At the induction ceremony, I can clearly remember just how sweaty my palms were. As I sat waiting for my name to be called, I can remember staring at the current PTK president, thinking, wow, her family must be extremely proud of her, and how brave she must be to stand in front of all these people and not break a sweat. Now she is me, and I am proud. Proud of myself for all the hard work I've put in. Proud of myself for never giving up, even as that option became realistic. And now I am proud of you. Proud of all of you for staying focused. Proud of you for your continued dedication and commitment. And most of all, for your outstanding academic achievements. At my next meeting after induction, the current PTK president announced that she will be stepping down from her position as president and was looking for someone to replace her. I was excited to see who would be nominated or who would nominate themselves. But to my surprise, no one said anything. I felt like I was holding my breath as I was waiting for at least one student to raise their hand. I thought it must be the nerves, and I completely understand it. As quickly as the thought entered my head, self-doubt came right in behind it. Could I be a president? A leader? Was I that brave? My hand went up, and as she asked me my name, my body went numb, and my throat went dry, and I could barely tell her my name. This pivotal point, the point where I said yes, the point that I didn't listen to self-doubt, became the best decision that I've ever made for my academic career. Phi Theta Kappa has been just that, the best decision that I've made for my academic career. Even though the saying goes, all good things must come to an end, every end has a new beginning. So although this is the end of my tenure as PTK president, it is the beginning for you. The beginning of your Phi Theta Kappa journey. The beginning of what will be for you the best decision you've ever made for your academic career. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Zatasha, for that inspirational speech. The success of our chapters each year would not be accomplished if it were not for the leadership of our chapter officers, the support of the college administration, faculty, and staff. Within our college community, there are some individuals who exemplify their commitment to Phi Theta Kappa. This year, we would like to recognize Kevin Anderson, publication specialist in the Marketing and Communications Department, by presenting him with a stole of gratitude as our token of appreciation. Kevin has been instrumental in working with the chapter's design of various logos, t-shirts, campaign material, and our new distinguished membership honor that we will begin rolling out this fall. In light of the current status of the college, Kevin has already received the stole of gratitude, and we welcome him to say a few words. Kevin?
Hi, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you to the PTK staff and students. It's an honor to be here with you all tonight, and it's been a pleasure to work with you all throughout the years. In the course of my work, I've gotten a chance to know our dedicated staff who work so hard to keep everything moving and moving forward, and I've also gotten to know some of the amazing PTK students that we have at the college. So it's really an honor and a privilege to be here with you all, and I'm really touched that you've thought of me in awarding this stole of gratitude. So thank you all so very much, and congratulations to the PTK inductees.
Speaking in behalf of the other advisors and chapter officers, we thank you for your support, Kevin.
Honored President, college administrators, distinguished faculty, advisors, and fellow Phi Theta Kappa members, I am pleased to present to you these candidates for membership in our honor society. These students have fulfilled all requirements for membership and have been selected because they have chosen scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship as their hallmarks. I recommend them for acceptance into the respective chapters, Alpha Psi Pi chapter and Rho Gamma chapter of Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society of the two-year college.
You are about to be inducted into a scholarly fellowship which embraces two-year colleges, not only of your own state, but the nation and the world. This fellowship is Phi Theta Kappa, and your chapters are Alpha Psi Pi, and Rho Gamma. After induction, you will find among the members an atmosphere of scholarship, to which you must give yourself in order that the organization may be meaningful to you.
The torch, symbolic of knowledge, which is the servant of wisdom, which dwells with prudence and leads in the way of righteousness in the midst of death and judgment. While the white rose, typifying purity and the beauty of life, with its white buds signifying intellectual associations. Tonight, we present you this rose as a symbol of our newly formed intellectual friendship.
This is the emblem of Phi Theta Kappa. It consists of a golden slab keyed at the top and bottom. The golden field, like the escutcheon of our coat of arms, refers to the golden opportunities, their culture, and perform good works. Since gold is the most noble of metals, it shall have a further significance to our society, for it shall represent that nobility attained by those who achieve intellectual leadership. Across the slab, you will observe a black band. It represents the three ideals which binds us together, and the cultural self-control, which is the necessary foundation for true wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Shining through the black enamel background are the three Greek letters, which are the initials of the Greek words meaning wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Behind the band is a wreath, on the one side composed of oak leaves and the other laurel. The oak leaves stand for stability and strength of character, as symbolized by the sturdy oak. The graceful curling leaves of the laurel signify achievement and success, all attributes for membership in our society. Above the band is the representation of the head of Athena, a symbol of learning. In the base appear the Greek letters meaning light, the light of knowledge and learning, the common ideal members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. This badge stands as a symbol for the high idealism of our organization and membership in our select group.
You have studied the constitution of this organization, the purpose of which is to foster a spirit of devotion to study and to scholarly ideals among its members, and to whose principles are embodied in the Greek letters which stand for phronemon, thumos, kathros, which are wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Now that the standards and ideals of this organization have been fully revealed to you, you come to complete the pledge which admits you into complete fellowship.
Inductees, we will now take the oath of being inducted into Phi Theta Kappa. Please repeat after me. I, state your name, do solemnly promise on this 4th day of June 2020 to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa and to make this object and aim foremost in my mind, and I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors.
Give us wisdom, God, we pray, that our lives from day to day may reflect on all around us that great gift which now has bound us. For a band of seekers we, with our magic letters three, Phi Theta Kappa, Phi Theta Kappa.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I want to say I apologize if any of the audio or the video is a little bit glitchy. The video is very dependent on internet connection. But now it is my pleasure to welcome you on to the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the lively fellowship of scholars it affords. I salute you for your accomplishment. I charge you to explore always for the truth and to dedicate yourselves to the cultivation of well-reasoned life, a prelude to service and honor. Thank you. And now to close us out, I would like to introduce Regional Coordinator for the Middle States region of Phi Theta Kappa, Patty Van Adder.
Thank you. Congratulations to everybody at Rho Gamma and Alpha Psi Pi chapters at Rowan College of South Jersey. I am a proud graduate of Rowan College of South Jersey of many years ago. I became a member of the Alpha Psi Pi chapter many years ago, and my love of PTK started there. And I'm so excited for all of you, the 442 members of these two chapters, that you are going to get your start in exploring everything that Phi Theta Kappa has to offer you as a member, and also collectively with your chapters. And of course, both of you collaborating together to serve the community of Rowan College of South Jersey. We offer, and we're always here to support you in your endeavors. Please always feel free to reach out to the Middle States region. Candace, your New Jersey State President, your advisors. You have such wonderful advisors, 5-star advisors there, and they are ready to help you take it to the next level. Both chapters have had a long, rich history of excellence, and we are just so excited. And I would be remiss if I didn't say we are grateful to President Keating and to Judy Atkinson and all of the administrators and staff at the college, because they truly believe in the mission and the purpose of Phi Theta Kappa in everybody's life. So big hugs to all of you. Congratulations. I hope I get to see and meet you all really soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Patty. Thank you to the inductees that attended this evening. We look forward to what your endeavors bring and what you can bring to the chapter and to your academic success. So congratulations. This will conclude tonight's event. We do thank each and every one of you for attending.